he actually just had the same injury. How we doing, Johnathan? Thanks for being with us.
I'm
He had it for a much more legitimate cause.
Yeah. Can we just pause
you
right there? How did you get your injury again?
Playing football. He's unathletic.
Stephen
Say
A,
what?
50-year-old man boxing.
He's unathletic.
I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I don't know what the hell I was thinking.
How do you tear your rotator cuff boxing?
You know what? I listen, I'm so embarrassed by it, I can't even say anything, but what I will say is this. Damn.
Look at that video of Stephen A. right there.
What I will say is it's good to see you, bro. Good to have you on the show. Listen, you can see night and day a real athlete got a real injury, and we can understand you. I'm the one that was embarrassed by it.
I have a question, though. Does the sleep get better? Because I know you were sleepless for a lot of nights.
Oh, yes. It does get, listen, I will tell you this. The pain is excruciating. It's crazy because you toss and turn all this stuff, but give it about 2 weeks, you'll be all right. Be all right.
I hope so.
Pain is bad, huh?
You'll be all right.
It's annoying because, he probably just tore his rotator cuff. I tore 3 ligaments. I tore the rotator cuff, one under my shoulder blade, under my armpit, one in the front, one in the back, and I tore my capsule. So, pretty much everything is like sore, like my back, my neck.
So you can't sleep?
Nah.
No.
So I sleep in like the weirdest position. So like we went to London, my wife said I fell asleep in like every Uber we got in.
Right.
You got to get one of those beds, right? The last piece, but you got to get one of those beds. Make sure it's the kind that inclines. Helps you sit up a little bit.
I just got one.
That takes a lot of the pain off.
From back in the day, Stephen A.
Sleep number.
That's right. That's right.
Sleep is important. Well, we're wishing you a speedy recovery so you can get back out there. But you were kind of becoming a household name there on Hard Knocks, one of the breakout stars. Please tell me what that experience was like. Gruden, you had AB there at the time. It was just a lot going on, and the media was just centered on the Raiders.
It was very different from anything I've experienced before. You know, coming straight out of college. Not what I expected for my first, training camp, but I will say it was fun. Gruden, the team loves him. Everyone in the building loves him. He brings energy day in, day out. One thing when you see him, Gruden is gonna be Gruden. He's gonna be excited to see you. But that first training camp, like I said, it was just different. But I feel like the media done more and made more of a story than what it really was. We were just practicing, getting better every day, just focus on us. And, the effect is showing now. That's why we're 3-2. We were just focused on playing football.
You weren't feeling the AB drama?
No. No one in the locker room were. Like, that was a story that we just read about after practice.
Mm-hmm.
How is it that you say, like, everyone in the building loves Gruden? That's a very important thing, right, in a leader and someone who's running a franchise. How is it, from the outside looking in, it's like, well, they're getting ready for Vegas, right? They trade Khalil Mack and get the draft picks, and they're loading so that when they get to Vegas, they're good. But that can't affect you guys in the building. That's why you have a winning record.
I mean, you have to focus on, you have to be where your feet are, and that's what we're doing. We're focused on this last season in Oakland. We're thankful to be there. We love the fans. They come out every single game. One thing I will say about the Raiders fans, they travel. No matter where we go, no matter where we are, they're going to be there, and they're going to be full effect, costume, look like it's Halloween every single time.
Vontaze Burfict, your teammate, getting suspended for the helmet-to-helmet hit. What was your reaction to that when that happened? It was on Jack Doyle.
I think the suspension was I think they're overdoing it. Mm-hmm. I've been around Vontaze for going on a couple months now, and that's probably one of the best guys in the building. Everyone in the building loves him. He's changed just the entire culture. People may not say it, but I mean, he is an enforcer. He was what the silver and black was like back in the day. Mm-hmm. And, they're trying to get away from that with, today's game, not leading with the helmet, and I understand that, trying to protect players. But, I mean, he's just playing the game the way he knows that's meant to be played.
So is that, to Stephen A's point, the silver and black? Stephen A, real quick, Gruden takes in Vontaze Burfict, Antonio Brown. These are, however you slice it, bad boys, right? Is that something to that? Is that something that Coach wants, that to be known as the bad guy?
Yeah, I mean, like
as
he said, he's not into dreams. He's into nightmares. He's into crushing dreams. He really means that. You have dreams of winning the Super Bowl. He want to crush your dreams.
Who's he?
John Gruden. You know, and that's what he's
He's
trying
into
to.
nightmares.
That's what he's
That's
trying
a
to.
good quote.
That's why they call him Chucky. He's trying to instill that into the guys. You know, we're not nice guys. We're not here to be your friend. You know, we're not out there to, you know, hey, shake hands. We're here to crush you every single game. You know, and that's what he's trying to instill.
Well, I can appreciate him having that position, Johnathan, when it comes to the defense. But damn it, he's got an offense to deal with too, and he's an offensive-minded coach. So let's keep that in mind. And since we instead of talking about Baker Mayfield, how about that damn Derek Carr? Now we know he can play.
Wait,
I know he can. No, he can throw the football. He can throw the football. I'm not. Listen, I'm
He's
saying
a winner.
when I say damn
The
Derek
most
Carr, I'm not
comebacks
talking about
since
like he can't play. I'm
Listen,
saying
the
I
most
expect
comebacks
him to produce.
since 2015,
got the stats
16. The most fourth quarter comebacks since 2015 is Derek Carr. He just done it, you know.
How many games you think y'all won over the last couple of years? We mean the most quarter. I mean, ain't saying a lot.
Hey, it doesn't matter. He's a winner.
He had that season a couple years ago when he was being talked about as maybe an MVP
Max.
early
No,
on.
but that's a
Hold
good
on,
stat.
Max.
That's an impressive stat.
This man just came on national television and
I'm
said,
just stating the facts.
Who's a
I
winner?
mean, we're on
A
TV. What
winner?
do? You
Well,
state facts,
it's
right?
debatable.
That's a fact.
Well,
He
a
has
couple of years ago, they won a lot of close games, and Derek Carr was the hero in a lot of close games. That's one of the reasons, Stephen A., that
Derek
the
Carr
following
can play.
season, people thought that their record would be worse because you're not always going to win those close
I
games.
mean, they only projected us to win 4 games this year. We are already at 3. We got 12 more games to go. So if we can't get one game in 12, one win out of 12 games, something's wrong.
So the team feels good about its coach and quarterback, is what you're here to say.
We feel great about the entire team. You know, Coach Gruden has done a really good job. Him and Mike Mayock are building a really good team. You know, you talk about these guys like Richie Incognito, Vontaze Burfict. You know, y'all call them bad guys. We say they're misunderstood. You know, the media and the world has this perception of them.
Hold on, let me interject. First of all, I said this a few weeks ago. I met Vontaze Burfict at NBA All-Star Week. I actually like Vontaze Burfict a lot. I don't think it was smart of him to run off the field smiling and waving at the crowd. I think that's why he got the stiff penalty, believe it or not.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.